Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hello, K-Noon. Hi, Ron. Hello, Andres. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Hello, Julie, Stacy, and Jade on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll go back and reply, as many of you already know. So, how's everyone doing? I hope you're having a good start of the week so far. As it's Monday, Monday is our Meditate 101 day, so it's a good place for us to reset, restart, and review. So if you're brand new to meditation, please do type in 123. It lets me know you're brand new. And then also, most of our Monday classes are more for beginners and new members, but it's also very easy to join any of my class sessions because I try to make it pretty friendly for everyone. Hello, Pat. Hi, Lee. Thanks for joining in. So, as always, have you all been doing your homework? Okay, very good. For those who don't know, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall, as it's all about balance, balancing these two things, relaxation and awareness. When you balance it just right, it's very similar to how we meditate sitting down, but it's a great way to help us practice gaining that balance in daily life, because all the benefits of meditation, we use them the most in our daily life, in what we're doing outside of meditation. But during the meditation, that's what us coming back to recharge, reset, and then get ready. So, if you're brand into meditation, as I mentioned, there are just two steps: relaxation and awareness. First, relax. Be comfortable. That's important. It sounds kind of weird if you heard meditation before, where a lot of times back then they would teach sit still, don't move. It's not wrong, but we perceive it differently than people hundreds of years ago. People back then were very, very laid back, relaxed, mostly farmers. So you want to eat something, you put the seed in the ground and you water it and you wait. And you wait. You don't quite get it right away. It's not like a Grubhub or Uber Eats, right? It's not like it's going to be here in 5-10 minutes. You know, we can't be, it was not that rushed. You take your time. So they were already very laid back, take their time, pretty relaxed, and very much with nature. So what they needed was focus, the other part of the balance, relaxation and awareness. So, what way to help them focus? Sit still, don't move. That's why they would say that way. But when we hear it today, sit still, don't move, what do? We end up doing this. We start tensing up. And it's like, that's not one of the steps. It was simply sit still, don't move. So, our master realizing we're doing this, he said, remember everyone, relax. Be comfortable first. When your body's relaxed, you'll naturally stay still. And then it'll be much easier to go inward. But if you try to force yourself to sit still, you're quite literally taking the long route. Because, as we know, letting go, it's a lot easier said than done. If we look at it physically, easy. So here's a little cloth, I let go. It drops. Gravity helps us. So easy, right? Unfortunately, when it's our mind, letting go is like this. Let go. Oh, oops, I'm still holding on. Let go. Oops, still holding on. Let go. And you're like holding on a little bit. You're still holding on. It takes time. So don't feel like you have to let go right away. It's something that we're practicing to little by little start to loosen, start to let go. Eventually, it's like you finally are able to put it all down, which is great, even if you can only do it for a little while. It all takes time, takes practice. So that's how we let go, little by little, learning to place it down. Okay? So, as we practice together, first sit comfortably and then let your mind stay still. How do we do it? Let it stay with just one thing. That one thing can be anything at all. I recommend a crystal ball or the full moon. Something simple, easy, relaxing to you. As this object or image helps you keep your mind still. staying with that one thing instead of thinking of everything at once. As we meditate, it's this focus on this one thing is kind of similar to looking at the scenic view behind me. You're not trying to focus on each individual detail or even one particular detail. It's simply taking it all in as one experience. Right? For example, just looking out on the water, taking in the whole thing, instead of trying to go, oh, how many leaves are on that tree? That's too much. Okay, we don't have to focus that much. Instead, it's just like enjoying that scenic view. All right. So as we practice, take your time, take it easy. You don't have to be perfect. I like to say we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. Okay? So don't worry about being picture perfect. Just sit comfortably, feel perfect. That's more important. Okay? So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay. Then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eye. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Relaxation is a very important first step, but take your time. You don't need to rush. And to help us relax, let us do a body scan. You're not quite scanning for something, but allowing your body to release and relax every muscle in your body. So let us start at the top of your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, very gently closing them, as if you are about to go to sleep. Letting your eyelids fall very gently, very lightly, like a feather falling onto still water. And relaxing your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, down to your chin, letting your entire face become completely relaxed. And allow that relaxation to flow down to your neck, releasing and relaxing all the muscles in your neck, letting it loosen and lighten, being completely relaxed. Allow the relaxation to flow down to your shoulders. Feel your shoulders becoming very loose, very light. Feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder. No pressure, no tension, just at ease and comfortable. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your arms. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your finger. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your chest, your abdomen, and your back. Slowly going down your back, one vertebra at a time. Feel like you are getting a massage, releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscles in your back. Little by little, inch by inch, letting all the aches and pains melt away, leaving only comfort and relaxation all the way down your back. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your legs. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your toes. And just feel your entire body completely relaxed, completely comfortable, feeling like you can sit like this forever or for as long as you'd like. As we know, the first step is relaxation, allowing your body to feel comfortable and relaxed. But if you still have any discomfort any time throughout the entire session, feel free to make an adjustment. It is okay to move. When you make your minor adjustment, it'll be the difference between enduring and enjoying, especially in the beginning. Feel free to move as much as you need to, but try to do so as lightly and gently as you can. Because even if you're sitting alone, it's good to practice adjusting quietly, carefully. That way, when you have the opportunity to meditate in a group, you'll already be in practice, able to adjust without accidentally bothering those around us. But also, later on in your meditation, as your mind begins to become more calm and peaceful, you'll notice that sometimes, even when your mind is calm, sometimes your body needs a bit of adjustment. But if you adjust too strongly, too abruptly, you can quite literally shake yourself out of your calm. So let's practice now. Begin adjusting as quietly and carefully as you can, always lightly and gently. In fact, everything we do in meditation is light and gentle. There's no need to force, no need to push. We are learning and practicing to slow down, not to speed up. And what's interesting is, in order to speed your progress in meditation, it's not by rushing or forcing, or even putting in extra effort to move faster, or really the shortcut in meditation is actually learning how to stop doing, to stop trying to do more, stop trying to rush or force, which feels a bit unnatural at first. You'll feel kind of lazy. But remember, meditation is actually more like a mini vacation. It's an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. When your body and mind finally release and relax, all that extra stuff that's happening, our extra thoughts, this and that, it's like the dust is starting to settle, allowing us to gain clarity. And little by little, we start to experience a little bit of peace. But take your time. Relax your body, relax your mind. Once your body feels nice and comfortable, to relax our mind is to let it stay with that one thing comfortably. Whatever object or image or feeling that comes to mind. And just stay with that one thing comfortably, relaxingly. When I meditate with children, I like to tell them to imagine a scoop of their favorite ice cream. It's simple, it's easy, it's even a little fun. And for some of the children, they're able to see that scoop of ice cream very clearly, fairly quickly too. Children tend to meditate better than adults. They haven't been trained to plan and think so much. For some of them, they can even taste the ice cream. The object is a way to help us focus, but focusing comfortably, not forcefully. It's why we usually use the word awareness rather than focus. Because focus sounds like force and pushing. but it's more like we are aware of it. For example, if you had your eyes open and you're looking at me, you would clearly see my background. No question, because it's right there in front of you. Similar to meditation, it's not that we're trying to focus on specific things, but it's a way to help us stay here and now, not trying to think of this and that, as our mind loves to go to the future, go to the past, always thinking up a lot of interesting things. But right now, it's not time to think. It's time to take a break. Allow your mind to slow down, rest. Just like our body needs sleep to rest and recover, our mind needs a break also. Meditation is one way to do that, as meditation has many forms. Doing any of them can be very beneficial, whether it be meditation sitting down like we are now, meditation in movement like walking, tai chi, qigong. Most of the martial arts are the same. Even our hobbies, like painting, drawing, even reading, they are ways of helping our mind bring our focus to one simple thing and stay there. Sports used to do that for many of us in the older generations. I think my generation was the last one that sports can be considered a hobby. Nowadays, sports are very competitive. But if you start to play for fun, you're going to get back to that peaceful state. When you learn how to do it sitting down, doing it formally, you start to realize you can bring this knowledge of meditation and apply it in anything you do. You just have to remember to keep our balance, that balance of relaxation and awareness. The relaxation allows us to keep going, allowing us to keep our focus comfortable, not forceful. And while a comfortable focus sounds like it's a weak focus, in reality, it's actually quite strong. Because most of the time we think of strong focus, it's a very short burst, like a split-second decision. Even taking a moment to do one specific thing at one specific second. But this focus that we gain from meditation is sustained. It's comfortable. It lasts. And if you think you can't do it, I dare say you've all done it before. You just didn't know. Like watching a TV show or binging. Why is it we just sit there staring at a screen for hours, sometimes not even moving a muscle? Because you have that perfect balance of relaxation and awareness. But in those cases, our focus was outward. In meditation, we bring our focus inward, helping us be here, now, present. But take your time. You don't have to be a master after just one session, or even after 100 sessions. Take it at your pace. The main thing is begin your practice. A little bit a day can go a long way. And of course, even as our mind starts to become calm and peaceful, sometimes our mind still wants to wander, going to many different things. So when you realize this is happening, don't beat yourself up about it. It's the nature of the mind. You are normal. The good thing is, now you realize it, you can do something about it. What we do is just gently bring our mind back to your center, back to your object. One way is to use a mantra, a sound, a word or phrase. The mantra we like to use, Om Mo Arham Om Mo Arham Om Mo Arham. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you like, and at whatever speed or tone, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you, or even whatever word or phrase. For example, relax, or even any language, relájate, sabay, or clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Om Mo Arham. Om Arham. just continue in silence. Let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light, a light of peace, love, and wisdom. We let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from us, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city, filling the state or province, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. So let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pache Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapaputanupavena Sapatamanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Sattasoti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How's everyone feeling? As always, take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we finish. As every time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions, because every time we get to see what's working, what doesn't work. What works? Great. Try and do it again. What doesn't work? It's okay. Stay away from that. Continue to make adjustments. You'll start to see how you can continue to improve by observing yourself, as that is what we need to do. So, for today's little wisdom quote for the day, as today is a level 1, I wanted to share 4 great tips that will help us improve our meditation. And it's really from what we call the 4 C's, which is to have comfort, consciousness, consistency, and then consider. So it should sound familiar, at least the first 2. Comfort and conscious are quite literally relaxation and awareness, right? We need these 2 things consistent because they become like your railroad tracks to success. So while we're still on it, it helps us keep going. But once it's kind of off, oh, we got to adjust to bring it back. Okay? And that's what we consider. Taking the time to consider is really observation and then taking the time to check and see what works, what doesn't work. I recommend doing this more so when you finish rather than during. If you do during, it's more about adjusting. But once you finish meditation, then it's the time to really check and see, what was it that really worked? And then make that adjustment. Okay? Because if you start to try to compare while you're meditating, it becomes expectation, and that just becomes a wall, and you can't move forward. And you're like, why isn't my meditation doing any better? Okay, but while my master says there's 4 C's, I like to add a 5th one. Though it's not a C word, it's a C emoji, a smile. So practice these 4 C's, or really 5 C's, as it's a great way to help us, 1, improve our meditation, but also help us regain some contentment in our life. And let you know, this is actually the recipe for success. Anything you want to improve on, try doing it in exactly this. Have comfort in doing it, as in relax, feel okay doing it. You're not forcing yourself, but be aware of what you're doing. Focus, consciousness. Then practice it consistently. You'll definitely get better. And then, as you practice more consistently, you'll start to consider and start to notice how can you improve. So you see? And the smile is just to get you the mindset to say, I can do this. So it's quite literally a way to achieve success in anything you do. So I hope you all practice it as much as you can, okay? You don't have to be perfect, but as long as we start practicing, you'll definitely get better. Okay, and now I open the floor to you all as I see more people came in. Hello, Miriam. Hello, Rex. And oh, hi, actually. Thanks for joining in. And I see hello, Sue, Hakuzo, and Diane and Red. Thanks for joining on YouTube. So, as always, I open the floor for questions. Oh, and Vivi on Facebook. Sorry. So I see a question. Hakuzo was asking, do Buddhists believe in things existing outside this planet, like aliens or life on other planets? Okay, I can tell you, as most Buddhists have no idea. Okay, but if you really, but those who really listen to what Buddha has taught, he says yes, though it's not as scary as we think it is. They're just other humans like us. But it's also we're too far away to actually meet up. That's his words from 2,600 years ago, because he also said there are other universes. Uh, this one is just like, and every universe, the wording that they use, because people couldn't understand universe, they couldn't understand galaxy, so the word they used was loka, which means world. So then so to help people understand, he said there was the in the world, which he meant the universe, just for people's understanding. He said there would be 4 regions, and each region it was actually a planet. There were 4 planets that have human life, and you go, huh? So, um, if you really want to go into it, you can go Google it if you want. But it's actually in there. He talks about it, and it's actually they're all humanoid. It's just we have round-headed shape, egg shape, square shape, and triangle, and the and it's like it's not so much like odd and like don't think like full on square. Think of like someone who has a square jaw. Yeah, that's about it. He's just trying to explain that like in general, it's like the head shapes are just slightly a little bit different. But if you really look at it, that's kind of true with our own world here. You know, like a lot of Asians kind of have that triangle kind of shape. Most of it have the egg shape in general. Some of us are just round, more more round. Uh, so you can kind of see how what he was trying to what he was trying to explain to people back then, because you know back then they were still like believing the sun was like carried by someone, you know. so so he's just trying to explain it in a way that people can understand at the time. So it's been interesting as science continues to advance and technology advances. There's been a lot of interesting things that they found. Wow, there's a lot more things out there, and we're realizing different things that have been said back then. But anyways, so if you understand deeper or have really listened to the Buddha, like a lot of the stories and a lot of the things he's taught, then you'll realize, yeah, there probably are. It's just not what we think of as aliens uh, and other planets. All right, thank you for your question. Oh, Vivi wanted to share merit with everyone. She says, I would like to share a merit of offering food to 1,109 monks with you all. Satu. Wow. Uh, are you in Thailand, Vivi? Because I know we have a our main temple in Thailand has like 1,000 monks. So if you're able to do this, you're probably most likely in a Buddhist country to be able to do this, or maybe you sent money over. Satu. Either way, that's awesome. Okay. So any other? Oh, sorry, I forgot to. Zoom has had an update, so I don't know where the buttons are. I have to re-search for everything. So now I turn on the mic so you guys can turn it on. Um. So yeah. If anyone has any, oh, she said no, she's not in Thailand. Okay. Uh, but yeah, if anyone has any questions or wonders, yeah, feel free to type in the chat, turn on the mic if you'd like. And yes, you're very welcome, Miriam. She said thank you for the good meditation as well as the C's. Absolutely. Oh, okay, Satu. Vivi says she likes to make the donation to Thailand, as it's a center of Buddhism. Satu. Oh, you might hear me say Satu a lot, and a lot of our temple goers. Satu is like the Buddhist Amen. That'd be the easiest way to explain. It's very much that, and it means like we we say this is a great thing that you're doing. You know, it's like a joyous congratulation kind of thing. Okay. Oh, Satu. She said Bettina also likes to do it. Okay. So no questions yet, or at all today. Sabai, Sabai, no problem. Then a quick reminder, as here's my schedule for the rest of the month. As you guys know, these are actually the last classes I will be doing until I come back in June. And this Friday is our new moon. So it'll be a Friday. So it'll be a long session, a long meditation session. So if you're new to the new moon, I understand it's okay, take your time. But it's our gratitude night. And then since it's our Friday, Friday is our long silent session. So that will be the day that we get to have a long session to really increase the peace within us and share the energy to them all. And of course, if anyone wants to add a picture of your loved one to my digital altar, please do contact me through the QR code, WhatsApp, Facebook, whatever you'd like to do, and then email, etc. And then I can add them into the digital altar. So as it will stay there, and every time I do this, or every time I'm able to, sadly I won't be able to the next couple months. That's why when I come back June 15th is also a new moon. That's why I chose that as the day to come back. Um, so that way we can come back on the new moon again and spread loving kindness. But even while I'm gone, also some good news. Uh, even though I won't be here during those 2 months, the Saturday class will still be on as usual. It will be only on Zoom though. So for those watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, unfortunately, I can't find anyone who's as high tech as I am. So, so apparently, I'm the only one who's able to multi-stream at the same time, leading, guiding, and producing it all. So yeah, it's a lot. Oh, I'll be back on your birthday. Awesome, Hakuto. So yeah, uh, so at least it'll be on Zoom and it's available, as well as all of these classes. So the main thing is, while I'm gone, I hope you all keep up your practice. I'm still here for a couple weeks, so I'm not jumping the gun, just letting you know. Please do keep up your practice. A little bit a day can really go a long way. And you really don't need to meditate too long. Just a little bit can be quite helpful. It's the consistent practice is what will benefit you the most. When you do it regularly, you'll continue to cleanse your mind. Your mind will become more at ease. You'll find contentment. And not only will you find contentment, you'll start to learn and realize what is actually important. A lot of times we tend to focus on things that are not important. They're usually things that are very inconsequential. They don't actually matter to you, or they don't really do anything to you. But at the moment, we feel like it's so important. But actually, it's not. When you take that moment to finally clear your mind, you say, oh, this is not a big deal. I don't have to worry about too much. Or, or it's not something I need to worry about right now. Okay. Now, I'm not saying to procrastinate. Like, it's like, oh, this is a project I need to have done by next week. No, don't procrastinate. But it's more of a, yes, I need to do it, so let me do it, instead of worrying about it while you're doing it, you see. Because that's the thing that we tend to do. We tend to bring ourselves down from our overthinking and being overly critical. Remember, we're human. Every one of us, okay? We are human. Humans are fallible. We are not perfect. We can make mistakes. But the other great thing is we can learn from them too. So as we move forward, don't try to be, or don't be so hard on yourself because you're not perfect. None of us are. But we strive to get better and better and get closer and closer to perfect. Okay? So if no other questions tonight, then see, Miriam's asking, I was wondering if the current members would like to continue with the meditations at least once a week. Um, well, yeah. At least yes, the Saturday. At least Saturday we'll still have it. The Zoom room will probably be closed, but what do you call it? But Tuesday and Friday, the same Zoom room, there is a session. It's just obviously not me. Tuesday is usually Silicon Valley, and Thursday is with Venerable Sopon. One of my friends, he's in Chicago, so I also actually recommend joining his session. It's quite nice. Another one is not in this Zoom room. It's Lumpishu. He's Mondays earlier from today. I don't have info, but but you can find it really easily. So I hope you all keep up your practice. Oh, yes, Miriam.
Yeah, so we will have it on Tuesday, you said? Yeah, so far I follow Vanilla so far. You said on Tuesday with who? Oh, yeah, we have
It's
Tuesday too.
yeah,
Yes, Tuesday and Thursday.
yeah, Silicon Valley. The great thing is this Zoom room. So this Zoom room that we're using has a
Yes.
class Monday through Friday at this exact time. Usually it's me Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I take the brunt of most of it because I teach 4 times a week. And then Silicon Valley does Tuesday, one day of the week, and then Lopi Sopon does another one on Thursday. So then the great thing is if you remember this time, Monday, Tuesday. Well, when I'm gone, it'll be just Tuesday, Thursday, but usually Monday to Friday at this time.
Yeah, I was wondering, what do the current members, we can have um create like I have we can create an account like I have on a Zoom account and they give you like for free. I think it's 45 minutes or
Oh yeah,
30 minutes or 45 minutes, and then we can organize whoever wanted, to continue the meditation Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays.
yeah. If you want to, yeah. I unfortunately won't be able to really do anything, but the good thing is we can keep chatting. I still have my technology. I just won't be able to lead the class the sessions because it will be the time that I'm studying during that
Of
time.
course, no, you would be busy. I was thinking
Yeah.
just with the members, but it's okay. I
Oh,
will chat with them and see who was interested.
okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Then, before we all go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, See you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you like to chat. Take care, everyone.